Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel Exp22 Excel Chapter 7 ML1 Real Estate. We can move to the instruction file. So assignment title is Exp22 Excel Chapter 7 ML1 Real Estate. If you want to complete assignment or exam, you can contact on my WhatsApp link and email. If you want to complete MylTLab courses is Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint and Microsoft Access. We can do online courses is accounting, math, stat, finance, economics and other courses is. So we can move to the question number 1. Question number 1 is start Excel download and open the file name Exp22 Excel Chapter 7 ML1 Real Estate. XLS grader has automatically added your last name to the beginning of the file name. Go to the Excel worksheet. I have already downloaded the Excel file. We can move to the next question is question number 2. So question number 2 is the spreadsheet contain codes BA, DA, SA represent the agent, role buyer agent, dual agents and seller agent. You want to switch the code for the actual description. In a cell E12 detail worksheet, insert the switch function, evaluate the agent code is there in the cell D12, include the make cell reference code and role is there in the range J2 to K4, the value result argument, use the cell reference in the range, cell reference in the function, copy the function to the range E30 to E39. Go to the detail worksheet. I have already detail worksheet and insert the switch function in a cell E12 agent type column and select the cell as E12. Insert the switch function, evaluate the agent code is in a cell D12. Type is equal to and type the switch function and select the cell as D12 by comma and include the cell reference to code the role in the range is J2 to K4. Evaluate the result argument and cell reference in the function. And value 1 is the J2. Apply the absolute cell reference, apply a comma, and the result 1 is the K2. Buyer agent, apply the absolute cell reference, apply a comma, and next is the default or value 2. J3, apply the absolute cell reference, J3, and the result value is the result 2 value is the K3. Press the absolute cell reference, press F4 button, apply a comma, and next is the default or value 3 is the J4. Apply the absolute cell reference, press a comma, and apply the result 3 is the K4. Apply the absolute cell reference, close bracket, press enter button. So result is a dual agency and copy the function to the range E30 to E39. Copy the function so the question number 2 is a complete. We can move to the next question. Is question number 3. Question number 3 is now you want to calculate the number of days between the list date and sale date. In a cell J12, insert the days function to calculate the number of days between the listing date and sale date. Copy the function to the range J30 to J39. Insert the days function in a cell J12. Days are number keyed. Type is equal to and type the days function. Open the days function dialog box and listening date and sale dates. Select the sale date and start date is the listening date. Click OK and copy the function to the range J30 to J39. So question number 3 is complete. We can move to the next question. Is question number 4. So question number 4 is you want to calculate the agent commission based on their role. In a cell K12, insert the F function to calculate the agent commission based on the agent code and the applicable rates in the range L2 to L4. Use the relative makes a reference with the correctly. Copy the function to the range K30 to K39. So insert the F function in a cell K12. Type is equal to and type the if function. And calculate the agent commission based and agent code. The applicable rates range is L2 to L4. Type the if function, insert the if function and select the cell as D12. Type is equal to and type the J2 is a BA. Press F4 button, apply the comma and select the cell as G12 sale price, multiply by and next is the value if true 1 is the G12 multiplied by L2. L2 press F4 button and next is the logical test is a D12. Type is equal to and logical test 2 is a J3. J3 apply the comma and G12 is the value of true is the sale price column, multiply by L3. L3 press F4 button comma and D12. Type is equal to and type the J4. Logical test 3 is the J4 apply a comma, select the cell as sold price is a G12 multiply by value of true 3 is a L4. Press the F4 button close bracket, press enter button. and copy the function to the range K30 to K39. Copy the function copy the function K30 to K39. So question number 4 is complete. We can move to the next question, is question number 5. Question number 5 is you want to calculate the bonus if the sold price was the least equal to listing price if the house sold within 30 days after the being listed. In a cell L12, insert the if function and nested if function. Calculate the bonus. The AND function should ensure the both conditions are met. Sold price divided by the listing price and greater than or equal to 100% in a cell L7. Days on the market less than equal to 30. If the both conditions are met, if the bonus is a 1000 in a cell L9, otherwise the bonus is a $0. Use the mix reference to the input value in the range L7 to L9. Insert the A function and nested AND function in the cell L12 bonus column. Type is equal to type the A function. A function and AND function. AND function should be ensure the condition are met. Type the A function and type the AND function. And select the cell as sale price divided by logical one is a list price greater than is equal to L7 is a percentage of list value, comma, and J12 days on a market less than is equal to logical test 2 is the L8. That's the absolute cell reference. Type is equal to and type the true, comma, and L9 is a bonus amount. Press the absolute cell reference, comma, E0 and close bracket, press enter button. Copy the function to the range L12 to L39. Copy the function. Question number 5 is complete. We can move to the next question, is question number 6. Question number 6 is the top left section of the spreadsheet is done for a summary statistic. For one condition, you will calculate the average selling price and the number of houses sold each city. In a cell B2, insert the average function to calculate the average sold price for a house in the city Alpen. Use the makes a reference to the range relative reference to cell A2 and copy the function. Copy the function and use the paste formula option. Paste the function in the range B3 to B5 and bottom border is the cell B5 is preserved. In a cell B2, insert the average function. So go to the selected cell is B2 and insert the content function, average function. Type is equal to type the average function. Open the average function box. Calculate the sold price for houses city of Alpen. So range is the city column B12 to B39 and criteria is the relative reference cell is the A2 Alpen and the average range is the sale price G2 to G39. Press F4 button. Click OK. And copy the function B3 to B5 and preserve border. Click autofill option. Click the fill without formatting. So question number 6 is complete. We can move to the next question, is question number 7. You want to count the number of houses in a city. In a cell C2, insert the counter function to count the number of houses city of Alpen. Use the make cell reference for the range relative reference in a cell A2. Copy the function, paste a formula option, paste the function in the range C3 to C5 and then border in a cell C5 is a preserve. Insert the contact function in a cell C2. Select the cell as C2 and insert the contact function. Count the number of houses in a city of Alpen and use the mix reference for the range relative reference cell is a A2. Type is equal to and type the contact function. Open the contact function. Range is a city column. Press the F4 button, absolute reference, and criteria is the relative reference into cell A2. Criteria is the A2 Alpin. Click OK. So paste a formula, paste the function C3 to C5, that the border in the cell C5 preserve border. Copy the function and click autofill option, click the fill without a formatting. Question number 7 is a complete. We can move to the next question, is question number 8. Question number 8 is you want to calculate the total commission for each agent in the condition. In a cell B7, insert the sum A function to the total commission by agent. Use the mix reference for the range. Use the relative reference to cell A7. Copy the function. Use the paste formula. Paste option is the function B8 to B9 and border or a preserve. Insert the sum A function in the cell B7. Selected cell is B7. Insert the sum A function to the total commission by agent is equal to, and type the sum A function. Open the sum A function dialog box. Use the mix reference for the relative reference to cell A7 to calculate the commission by agent. Commission by agent. So range is a select agent. Apply the absolute set reference, press F4 button, and the criteria reference, relative reference in cell A7. Select the cell A7 and sum range is a agent commission. K12 to K39. Click OK. And paste the option to the range is a B8 to B9, that the border preserve. Copy the function B8 to B9. Click the autofill option, click a fill without a formatting. So preserve border, apply the preserve border. Question number 8 is a complete. We can move to the next question, is question number 9. Question number 9 is in a cell F2 insert the counter function. In a cell F2 to count the number of houses sold by the first agent in a cell E2 who was a dual agent DA J3 for the that houses. Use the cell reference in the function. Copy the function to the range F3 to F4. Preserve bottom border for cell F4. Insert the counter function in the cell F2. Select the cell is F2 and insert the counter function. Count the number of houses sold by the first agent. Type is equal to and type the counter function. open the contact function dialog box and F2 to calculate the number of houses sold by the first agent in a cell E2 who was the dual agency in a cell J3 for the houses. So the character range 1 is a selling agent. Selling agent C12 to C39. Select the range C12 to C39 and criteria 1 is a first agent in a cell E2. Click E2 and criteria range is a dual agent J3 for the houses. Use the cell reference in the function. Copy the function to the range F3 to F4. Criteria range 2 is a agent type D12 to D39 and press F4 button. Apply the absolute cell reference. Criteria 2 is a in a cell E3 and criteria 2 is a J3. J3 press F4 button, click OK. Copy the function F3 to F4, preserve bottom border for cell F4. Copy the function, click autofill and click the fill without formatting. So question number 9 is complete. We can move to the next question. Is question number 10. In a cell G2, insert the sum function to sum the selling price of the houses sold by the first agent cell E4 who was the dual agency DA J3 or the houses. Copy the function to the range G3 to G4, preserve bottom border for a cell G4. Insert the sum function in a cell G2. Select the cell as G2. Insert the sum ifs function. Type is equal to and type the sum ifs function. Open the sum ifs function dialog box and sum range is a sold price. Apply the absolute cell reference, press F4 button and criteria range 1 is a sum selling prices in a cell E2 and J2. Criteria range 1 is a agent type D12 to D39 and criteria 1 is a cell is J3. Criteria 1 cell is a J3. sorry, J3, press the absolute cell reference F4 button, and criteria range 2 is a scaling agent. C12 to C39, press the F4 button, and criteria 2 is a E2 in the cell, where the first agent cell is a E2, is a E2. Click OK. Question number 10 is a complete. We can move to the next question, is question number 11. Question number 11 is a in a cell H2 insert the maxi function in a cell H2 to display the highest price house sold by the first agent in cell E2 or the dual agent DA J3 for that houses. Copy the function to the range H3 to H4 and preserve border in the range H3 to H4. In a cell H2, autofill, click a fill without formatting, and next is the H2. Insert the maxif function in the cell H2. Type is equal to and type the maxif function. Open the dialog boxes maxif function and display the highest price houses sold by the first agent in a cell E2. Max range is the sold price. Apply the absolute cell reference, press F4 button, and criteria range 1 is the selling agent. Apply the absolute cell reference F4 button. Criteria 1 is the in a cell by the sold by the first agent in cell E2. Criteria 1 is the E2, and criteria range 2 is the was the dual agent DA in a cell J3. Criteria range 2 is the agent type, and apply the absolute cell reference, press F4 button. Criteria 2 is the J3. Dual agent D is the J3. Sorry, DA. Press F4 button. Click OK. Highest price of house sold by the first agent in a cell E2. Selling agent and agent type. So selected column is the selling agent and agent type. Press enter button. Copy the function to the range H3 to H4 and preserve border is the H4. Click a fill without a formatting.